Like most industries, the automotive industry has been hit very hard with the COVID-19 pandemic. In the first quarter of 2020 alone, there was, depending on the brand, around 25% drop in sales, and the second quarter is not looking much better. But some companies have taken it upon themselves to make a positive impact in these tough times. At the forefront of this all, Tesla is trying to make their own ventilators out of Tesla parts, specifically from the Model 3. While they aren't done yet, Tesla has still made some big steps in making these Tesla ventilators, and I think it's such a cool idea as well to have Model 3 parts to use in a ventilator so we can get more hospitals the help they need. After all, the entire idea of social isolation and flattening the curve is to try and get it under the maximum capacity of hospitals, because at the end of the day, we only have a certain amount of ventilators and a certain amount of nurses to work those ventilators. So with Tesla trying to help out with one of those issues in creating more ventilators, this bold move, if it pays off, is going to be a big savior, at least for a few hospitals. And I think that they're showing off a little bit as well. They're saying, we're taking Model 3 parts and we're turning them into ventilators. It's great publicity and people are going to notice this. I think that we've come to expect nothing less from Tesla, but there are other companies that are helping out as well. Lamborghini has devoted some of their departments at their manufacturing plant to work on making 1,000 surgical masks and 200 medical shields per day for a local hospital, of which the name I will not grace with my terrible pronunciation. So essentially, instead of working on custom interiors and stitching leather, they are working on helping a local hospital, which is a huge step for Lamborghini in helping the fight against COVID-19. There are also companies like Ford that are taking a slightly different approach, and instead of helping out the medical system by backing hospitals and making medical supplies, they're helping their customers with payments. Ford just released a website called FordCreditSupport.com, and if you visit that website throughout this whole pandemic, they're going to be supplying some financial support to anybody who's recently bought one of their vehicles and needs it most, which is a really big move for Ford to step up and announce something like this. And most other companies are backing a new hashtag on social media that is hashtag Dreams Are Made at Home. This hashtag will be found on photos that these companies have released of their own cars that are behind a half-closed garage door. And in some cases, these companies will be sharing other brands' cars on their social media to even further support this movement. And I'm going to leave you with what is probably my favorite one, and that is what Mercedes is doing on social media. They've released a number of photos of their luxurious SUV, the G-Class, with the words G-Class, best if rarely washed, hands, best if frequently washed. And if that isn't genius marketing, then I don't know what is. So a round of applause to the Mercedes marketing team. That is brilliant. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what I do here on this channel, feel free to subscribe to join our small but growing family. My name is Thomas, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. G-Class, best if rarely washed. Hands, best if frequently washed.